YouTube now as well. All right, we are live now on both platforms, which is good. And get the mic going. Okay, very good. Welcome, everyone. If you haven't yet, check out the playlist that I put on my Facebook page. I also put a screenshot of it on Instagram. If you're watching this on YouTube Live, then you don't get a link to click on from the Instagram. It's just a screenshot. You can start, if you don't use Facebook, you can start following just Spotify, and you'll see the name of the class, core, and the date, which is April 6th, I believe. It's kind of hard to keep track of the dates these days, but welcome to class. Play the music if you like. We're going to want something to stretch with, a belt or a strap to stretch out the chest after we work out. So if you're not familiar with the format, what we do is some dynamic stretching in the beginning. We do some deep releases at the end, and we do a good, strong workout in between. And ultimately, how much you do will be up to you. So if you'd like to go really, really hard, you can do extra reps, hold things longer. If you want to take it as easy as you want. Skip the planks, do less reps of things. Typically what I teach is strong enough practice. So it's going to be good, you know, it should be enough. But if you're worried it's not going to be enough, then throw in a few extra push-ups and you'll get what you need. So anyway, we'll warm up gradually by lifting the arms just a little bit, bending the elbows and twisting side to side. So again, like I said, we do dynamic stretching, which is more of a pure movement. And we do deep release at the end. That's the held stretch. And when you're done with that, we'll go ahead and loop out the shoulders. And do both directions. And roll out the wrists. Both directions. And roll out the hips. Both directions. And feet together. Let's do the knees. We'll do a few each way. And then stand on up tall. Pat the body down. Outer arm and inner arm. Rub the wrist. Circle around the elbow. And rub the shoulder. And pat the other arm down. Outer arm and inner arm. Rub the wrist. Circle around the elbow and circle around the shoulder. We're going to pat down the torso. So start from the top, work down, and pat down the legs, and do inner legs, and outer legs, and then backs of the legs, glutes, lower back, and pat the shoulder blade, both sides. And then swing the arms and tap the mid-back. Rub the hands together. And shake out the hands a few times. All right, very good. Nice and loosened up now. Go ahead and do some toe touches. So arms up and touch the toes. Flat back, stand up. And touch the toes. Flat back, arms lift. Touch the toes. And flat back, arms lift. Touch the toes. Come on up. And hands down. And walk back to a dog stretch. Dog stretch. Pedal your legs. And then knees on the floor. Roll out the back. And do this for a little while, just loosening up in the back. Pressing into the hands. And straighten the back. And take a couple little bows. You have the arms in, just lower a little bit. And repeat. And go ahead and lower all the way down. Reach the legs back. And then 5 times we're going to lift the chest. So lift, don't push to the hands, just use your back mainly. And again, it's 2, do 3 more. And come on down. Use the core, lift. Take a dog stretch again. And push back into the hips. Walk up. Feet to hands. Lift your chest and have a flat back. Hold down. Lift the chest again. Have a flat back. You might need to bend the knees for this. Hold down. Lift the chest, flat back. And fold down. And then straight back lift. Bring the arms up. Relax the arms. And we'll go ahead and take a little bitty chair. You bend the knees just a little bit. Lift the arms a little, and then put weight in the heels and go down a little bit and up, and go down and up a few times. And then arms up, legs lengthen, hands down, dog stretch. Lift the right leg high. Do that 3 times on each side. And knees down. And lower all the way again. Reach back through the legs. Lift the legs and the chest this time, and we'll do 5 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5. And come on down. Use the core and lift. And tuck under the toes. And now we'll do our first plank of the night. Lengthen through the legs, have a flat back. Push strong with the hands. And then put the knees down. Fold the arms under the head. Rest the head on the arms. And we haven't really worked hard and we shouldn't be tired yet. But we're just taking a little break. And it's a gentle reminder that you can always take rest. You can take a break. It's always up to you. Rest whenever you need. All right, very good. We'll come back to the hands and knees, and we'll take our second plank, right? Which means that there's only 298 to go to get our standard Monday night of doing 300 planks or more. Maybe not that much, but quite a few. We'll put the knees down, keep the back really straight, lift the knees up, and we'll do that repeatedly. Put the knees down, and lift the knees up. Knees down, knees up, continue. And then knees down, lower all the way. Lower all the way, reach back to the feet. And then inhale, lift the legs and chest, arms back. And come down. Lift legs, chest, arms back. And come back. Now let's try the arms overhead. And inhale, lift the arms and the legs. And then lower. Then lift the arms and the legs. And release. Lift arms and legs. Do 2 more. Lift. 1 more. Lift, lengthen, roll the knees in, and come down. Bring the hands back. Use the core and lift. Push into a dog stretch again. And we'll take repetitions of plank. Come forward and back. Again. And come back. Plank again. It's our theme song. And come back. 2 more. Remember, don't ride the wrist. Just come right above the wrist. And plank. And knees down. Let's go ahead and sway the ribs side to side. And now we're ready for a nice side plank. So leave the right knee down, left arm up. And come back to plank. Left knee down. Right arm up. Bless you. And come back down to plank. And legs together, left arm up. You can also do a kickstand or knee down again. Otherwise, take the other side. And come down and do a push-up. Or skip it. And take a dog stretch. And then walk or hop up. Feet to hands, fold over the legs. And then straighten the back. Stand on up. And bring the arms up. And lower the arms. Go ahead and have the feet together. Feet together. Shift the weight on the right foot. And extend the left leg back. And have the arms like an airplane. And come till you're parallel to the ground if you can. Or just tip any level that works for you. And keep lifting on the core. Then step back. Crescent. Step as long as you can. And sit low in the front thigh. Bring the arms up. Drawing your abs. Take a half lower. And then lift. And then do full release, arms back, and come on up. And then plank again. And side plank again. You can do knee down if you need rest, otherwise left arm up. Push into the feet, draw in the stomach, and without rushing, come down. Add a push-up if you like. And come on up. Side plank again, second side. And coming on down and making the push-up. Dog stretch. And then walk or hop up. Fold over the legs. Stand up straight. I'm sorry. Hands to side, not on hips yet. We'll do that next. Shift the weight onto the left foot. And then take airplane, tip a little bit, or go till you're parallel to the ground. And then step back, long step, or 2 steps, crescent. Get low into that front thigh, strong in the back leg, breathing steadily. And come down part way, come up, and then do arms back, chest down, rise up with the core, crescent, hands down, plank, and then take right hand to left shoulder, come down, switch sides, and go back and forth. And when you're good with the knees down, fold the arms under the head and take a little rest. And next we're going to do hands and knees. Point the feet and extend the right leg and lift as high as the hip. Lift the left arm. And other side. And take dog stretch and jump up, feet to hands. Fold over the legs and straighten the back and stand on up. Arms come up and arms down. Hands on hips. Lift the right knee, hip level or higher preferably. Higher is good. And point the foot and extend the leg. And switch sides. Lift left knee higher than the hip, point the foot, extend the leg. And then release. Arms up. And come to a plank. Put the knees on the floor and the elbows down and walk the legs way back. And now we're taking elbow plank with the hips not too high. Next is the Sphinx. And we'll open up in the chest. And come on down. Use the core to lift and push into the legs. Dog stretch. We're going to walk up and sit down or jump to cross-legged. So walk up and sit down or jump. Legs come through, and then let's lower onto the back. Lay down, take knees to chest, and feet down. Extend the legs. Extend the right leg. Lift the right leg. And then 5 crunches. Arms extend out, tuck the chin. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then release the right foot down. Lift the left leg. Arms extend. And we'll do 5 crunches. So 5. Tucking in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then release both legs. Tuck the heels closer to the glutes. And now lift a little bit and take the right hand to the right ankle, left hand to the left, and go back and forth, side to side, just to work the lateral core a little bit more. And we'll keep going for about 20 more seconds. All right, lay down and take a little rest. Knees to chest. Legs extend. And knees bend in. Legs extend. Knees bend in. Legs extend. Let's keep going. We'll do about 20 more seconds of this. Anytime you need to take a break, that's a great idea. Take a break anytime you'd like. Otherwise, continuing. Yeah, knees bend into chest. Give yourself a little rest. And then take hands behind the head. Take the left elbow to the right knee and straighten the opposite leg. And then hold here for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower and rest. Then hands behind the head again. Bring the right elbow to the left knee, extend the opposite leg, holding for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. And just catch your breath a little bit. When I move vigorously, I can see my rice paper ball shift back and forth. I wonder if it would fall on me. I bet you guys would laugh at that. All right. Well, hands behind the head, left elbow, right knee, right elbow, left knee, and we'll do about 30 or 40 seconds of this going back and forth at a medium pace. You want to do fast, that can be good for cardio. You can go very slow, and that's good for pure strength. Medium tends to be good all around. So choose your pace. We'll keep going a little bit. Take a break anytime. Otherwise, don't complain. Don't feel sorry for yourself if you choose to keep going. Remember, that's your decision. Own it. Enjoy it. Get stronger from it. And then release. And take the knees to chest. Rock on it. Switch back to hands and knees. And extend the right leg back. And just lift as high as the hip. Lift the left arm. And switch sides. Send the left leg back. Lift just as high as the hip. Lift the right arm. Come back to center. Take a dog stretch. And jump on it. Fold down. And stand up with a flat back. Hands on hips. Lift the right knee. Point the foot. And extend the leg. Switch the sides. Lift the knee. Point the foot. And extend the leg. And release. Next, we're going to take some squats. So hold the hands like this or pull the hands apart on each other and take squats. The feet are a little wide. Squat just a little bit if your knees hurt. Otherwise, do low squats with the shoulders pretty much above the hips and the heels supporting a lot of the weight. Switch your grip that's pulling. Let's do about 5 more. And then release and shake out the hands a bit. Good. Good. Ready for another plank? Let's do it. Arms up, hands down. Una más plank, por favor. Here we go. Holding and lifting the right foot just a tad. And switching. Left foot lifts just a tiny bit. And both feet down, both knees down, elbows down. Legs way back, hips not too high. Elbow plank. Firming the legs, tucking the glutes to really feel deep strengthening in the abdominals and the low abdominals especially. Sphinx. And then come on down, use the core, lift, come back to a normal plank. And holding for about 10 counts. And dog stretch. Right leg lifts, knee to nose, and repeat. Step up, crescent. And make it a long crescent and sit low. Have the back leg really straight and strong, and the arms come up. Partial lower, support with the hands, arms up again. Do 2 bows or do the partial lower. Use the core for balance and strength to lift. And then hands down and do a push-up, or just go right to a dog stretch. Squeeze the arms in, squeeze the abs, dog stretch. Lift the left leg, knee and nose. Lift the leg, 2 more. And lift the leg and step up. Left foot steps up and rise on up. Back leg super strong. Sit nice and low into the front thigh. And the arms can come up. Do a partial lower. And come on up. And do a full release, arms back. Draw into the abs, arms up. 1 more, arms back. Draw into the core, arms up. Sit low. Then plant the hands, add a push-up, squeezing the abdomen and squeezing the arms in, or skip it, that's fine. Dog stretch. And knees down, head down, just rest. Let's go ahead and come on up. Bring the legs out from underneath. Scoot up and take a VC. We have the knees high, chest high, point the legs and extend the arms. If you need to, you can have the knees bent like that. Otherwise, you make the V, very powerful V, like so. And then the low V, where you lower and just stare at the toes. And then bring arms and legs up and down, alternating sides. And with great sound effects and relief, you collapse to the ground. Remember, the sound effects are encouraged and helpful to relieve stress and fatigue. And go ahead and bring the legs together. Point the right foot and lift, and flex the foot and lower. Point the left foot and lift, flex the foot and lower. Right side lift, flex and lower. Left side lift, flex and lower. Right side lift, flex and lower. Left side lift, flex and lower. Right side lift. Now lift the left as you lower the right and continue scissoring, which is a very challenging, strengthening movement. So enjoy doing that. And then lower the left leg. Bend the knees and take the knees apart, feet together. And knees lift. Exhale, knees to chest. And hands behind the head. Another set of the bicycles, right elbow, left knee, straighten the opposite leg, and switch sides. That's good, keep it going. We'll do about 30 more seconds. I don't actually have a clock, so it may be more than 30 seconds. It probably won't be. I'm using my inner sense of feel to know intuitively when you all are suffering just the right amount. And then we're going to give. So feels like we're getting there. Am I right? Just say yes. It will help you. Okay. I like it when people agree with me. Thank you. And release. Thank you for agreeing with me in my imagination. And catch your breath. Re-extend the legs. Just lay flat. Let your pulse come down. And bring the legs together. Point the left foot and lift. And then point the right foot, lift, scissor. We're doing the second round of the scissoring. Maybe not as long as the first time, but just getting the extra work in. We're going to come up and stretch the hip flexors after this, so don't worry. We'll have some good stretches. But this definitely does strengthen a lot of different areas of the core, the hip flexors as well as the abdominals. Kind of hard to choose one versus the other. And knees to chest. Rock on up. Hips back. I'm pretty sure your hip flexors are spent at this point. But just in case they're not, we'll do one more VC. Not for very long, but you know, I'm just throwing it in there, you know. Just to be a dick. All right, good. Let's switch back to the hands and knees. And extend the right leg and lift just as high as the hip and lift the left arm. This time we're going to bring hands down, lift the right arm. And hands down, knee to nose, rounding the back. And re-extend. Yeah. We'll switch to lowering all the way down. And extend the arms and legs. This time, bring the hands together and bring the feet together and lift the arms and the legs with the hands and feet together. Lower, and again, lift. Lower, hands and feet still together, lift. And release. And then go ahead and lift and hold. And come on down. Bring the hands back alongside the chest. Use the core. And then slowly take a little rest. Fold your arms, rest your head. And come on up. Take a big step up with the right foot. And then lengthen the back leg. You can keep the hands on the ground, so good hip flexor stretch. Otherwise, lifting the arms out and lifting the chest slightly. And then arms back, chest is slightly lifted. And hands down, and now right arm up. Nice little twist. Come on down, plank. And holding. Child. And come on up, sitting or kneeling. Big step up with the left foot. And lengthen the back leg. Raised lunge. Back leg super strong. And then lift the chest a little bit. If you like, keep the hands down. Otherwise, arms up. And then arms back. Back leg super strong. And hands down, right arm stays down, left arm up. Come on down and holding the plank. And knees down. Let's transition to be reclined on the back again. So sit to the side, bring the legs out, scoot up, and then lower back and down. Lower all the way, and extend the legs. You might need your hands under the hips or a small towel. Otherwise, hips flat, legs flat, lift, and release. Lift, and release. Lift, release, lift, release, lift, lower, 2 more. And lower, and then just take rest. Catch your breath a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and bring the feet together and do the figure eights. A lot of times we do the figure eights at the very end. And I tell you to squeeze it all out and empty the tank. Well, we're going to do a different sequence after the figure eights, but you still want to work hard. Choose the level of effort you make. You want to go easy, go easy. You want to go hard. Something in between is good. Lift the feet 3 inches. Go up to the right, down to the left, then up to the left and down to the right. And repeat that side to side. And release. And now we're going to do the reverse direction. So go ahead and bring the feet together. Lift about 3 inches. So we went up to the right, down to the left. So we want to go down to the left, up to the right, down to the right, up to the left. Reverse track of the figure eight. Stay strong, be steady. Take a rest if you need. Otherwise, you can probably do more than you think. Keep going. This one definitely keeps the fire burning, right? In case the heater's broke, you got this. No worries. And let it go. Let it out. Woof. Sheesh. Always hard. God damn. All right. Take the knees to chest. And roll on up. And switching back. Hands and knees. Lower down. And then just lift the chest and the arms. Feet stay down, arms extend back. And then lower, do that again, lift. And lower, now clasp the hands, lift and pull back through the arms. Stretch the shoulders a little bit more. And come on down. Hands alongside the chest. Use the core and lift. Dog stretch. Knees on the floor. Right elbow down. Legs extend to the side. Left arm up. Elbow plank on the side. This is easier on the wrist, but harder on the core, in my opinion. You could do kickstand if you need. Otherwise, you're lifting. Keep lifting out of the hips. Lift out of the shoulder. And come on down. And switch the sides. Good. Come on down. Take a little rest. And hands together. Walk the legs way back and take elbow plank with hands in prayer. Our Monday night prayer for stronger core. And knees down, palms down, and then extend the legs again. Second round, different form, but same pose, plank pose on the elbows. And then the Sphinx. Enjoy stretching. Come on down. Use the core and lift and push back. Dog stretch. And then jump up cross-legged or walk up and slowly sit down. Lay on the back. Knees to chest. Feet to the ground. Lift the right leg. And you can keep the bottom leg bent, but if you're able to, lengthen both legs. Extend the arms and do 10 crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Have right leg bent, extend the left leg, lift the left leg, and option to extend through the right leg. And we'll do 10 crunches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Take a little rest. Catch your breath a little bit. And we'll do one more round of the bicycles. So left elbow, right knee, right elbow, left knee. Really extend that opposite leg. And we'll do about 30 seconds of this. Just a little bit more. Get that last bit of squeeze out of the system. All right, good. Lay down and rest. Get a good rest in. We're getting close to the warm down. We have a lot of nice treats available, but we're going to do a couple more hard things. And go ahead, take knees to chest, rock on up, and switch hands and knees. Lift the right hand and roll the wrist a couple times. Do both sides.
both sides, both directions. All right, great. And get the timer out, and we'll see if we can do a plank for about a minute. So starting now with the timer, you can put your knees down and rest anytime. Otherwise, I'll give you some splits at 30 seconds and 45. Keep the legs super active, lift out of the shoulders, part the shoulder blades, and stay still. Getting close. There you go, that's 30 seconds, and you're more than halfway to a minute. And we're gonna keep going. Time goes by more quickly once we settle into the routine. And at a certain point, you're just in this steady amount of pain, right? And so much so that maybe you get numb at a certain point and you feel like you can hold forever. Certainly, at least till we're getting to a minute, which is close now. So go ahead, keep going. We're almost to a minute, but I think we should, I said about a minute. Let's do 75 seconds. How about that? Of course, if you need to rest, it's already over a minute, but otherwise we're getting close to that magic number of 75. Getting so close. Just a second or two more, and we're done. Good. Knees down, fold the arms under, lay the head down. Take a well-deserved rest. That was an awesome effort. I was even messing with you, which is great. It was fun for me anyway. You'll be stronger for it. All right, and we'll come on up. Hands and knees turn sideways and jump the feet apart. Bend the right knee and then come back to center. Bend the left knee, come back to center. Then bend the right knee and lift the chest, lift the arms, and then come back. Then the left knee, lift the chest, lift the arms. And then come back, stand up tall, bring the legs closer together, open the toes, and bend the knees. Now we're doing the horse stance. You can bend and stand a couple times. That will help you to loosen up in the groin. Bend nice and low, stand tall. And then bend, knees widening, glutes down, and bring the arms up. Or keep holding the knees if that helps. Push down on the glutes if you have some back pain. Otherwise, sit really low. And just a little bit more here. Awesome. Ready to warm down now. So go ahead, slowly walk the feet together. Come to the top of the mat. Clasp the hands behind the back. Pull the arms back and stretch. And lean down. And take a big shoulder stretch. If this is too much on any of the muscles, really, you can have the knees bending and or the feet going wide. And we'll put a big bend in the knees and stand on up. Next, we're going to hold the wall and stretch the right thigh. And other side. And release. And if you have a wall space nearby, bring the hands up and press the hips back and stretch the chest and shoulders. And come on up and relax the arms. And we'll do a squat, a sustained squat now. So go ahead and squat down. Have the feet wider than the hips. Enjoy the stretch. If your knees really hurt, you might consider sitting down, having the feet together and letting the knees open. And then carefully sit down. Extend the left leg, bend the right knee in, bring the arms up, and twist to the right. Nice deep twist to the right. Come on back to center. Let's switch the sides. Take a moment to bring the arms up, draw into the core, sit up as tall as you can as you twist to the second side. Come on back to center. Sit in a nice cross-legged seat. Grab your strap. Yeah, stretch overhead, back, and come forward. Stretch over, and back. Couple more. And then stretch back and hold the stretch. It should help chest and shoulders feel much better after all those nice planks. Remember to breathe, really enjoy the stretch. And come back over, and relax. Let's take a forward bend stretch. So have the legs extended forward, hips back, stretch. Reach forward through the chest.
And next, let's switch to doing a swan pose. So release that nice hamstring stretch. And we're going to take hands and knees and then bring the right knee up. If you have a really hard time with this stretch, do a cradle laying down. Otherwise, lift a little bit. That will stretch your spine and chest. And then lay down. And let's go ahead and come on up. And switch sides. Take that nice lift. If it feels okay, maybe bring your hands back a little. And release. And go ahead and lift on up. And take a dog stretch. That deep release in the shoulder blade. Switch sides. And knees down. Let's go ahead and sit cross-legged. And we'll wrap right arm over the left for an eagle stretch for the shoulders. And other side. Go ahead and release. Lower onto the back. Take the legs to the left and have the body twisting right. Other side. Come back to center. Have the feet flat on the ground and then move them wide. And bend the knees in. And feet come back to center. Take knees to chest. Rock on up. And we'll conclude our session of training. So, good job. That was good hard work. I appreciate the effort. Thank you so much for joining. This has been awesome. And I normally do core conditioning on Monday and Wednesday. This Wednesday, I'm taking a day off to attend to a few things I need to complete, little personal matters, and also just to get some rest in. But I will be posting another core video on my social medias. So it's a pre-recorded one. So keep training if you want to do 2 core sessions this week, or just enjoy some of the yoga classes I'm doing. Vinyasa tomorrow morning, deep hatha yoga tomorrow night at 6. Same schedule on Thursday, and then Friday morning we do a hatha flow class. So keep practicing, keep taking care of yourself, hydrate, have water and electrolyte drinks, something like that, something without caffeine. If it's nighttime where you are, unless you're practicing in the morning, in Australia or something like that. Yeah, take good care of yourself. I'm going to say goodbye to the YouTube live. Hope the music was good. Hope it was just the workout that you needed. And then I'm going to wave to all the Facebook friends. So goodbye, YouTube lives. Sorry for starting a minute late. Just had to swap computers really quick. Get it right next time. And